just a second here. You're good. Daddy, how was practice today? How the guys flying around?
It was good. It was real good on the defensive side. I didn't get to see too much offense with the defense. Yeah, it was one of those days.
Yeah, you guys feel refreshed with the week off?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I could see a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a practice Sunday. We were a little winded from the week off, but definitely getting back into the week, everybody was fresh. You see just the fresh bodies. Everybody's flying around, looking more faster, more physical. You know what I'm saying? It's just the you know what I'm saying, the positives of the bye week. You know what I'm saying?
Did you like having the bye between the North Texas and UAB games? I mean, those are kind of two of your biggest competitors.
Yeah, I feel like it was the perfect time because they're both run-heavy teams, and it's those are games where the defense is going to be a little banged up, especially the offense too, because both of those past teams have good defense. So it was just perfect place to put the bye week. Perfect place.
What are the biggest things that stand out about UAB's offense and the challenges they'll throw at you guys?
The running back's very good. I'm not sure if their starting quarterback's going to be back, but he's pretty good. And their offensive line is huge. They got some pretty good size there. They're just they're an all-around talented team. So it's going to be a task for us.
You mentioned McBride at running back. What kind of stands out that allows him to have the success that he's had? What's different about him?
His control, his body size. He's just he's an NFL back. He's kind of like but he's the next best thing we're going to see next to Bijan Robinson. He was the real deal. And like playing 22 last year, I got to see glimpses of him. And he's a pretty good back. He's solid. Looks like he lost a couple pounds too. So I'm looking forward to a more, you know what I'm saying, elusive game from him this year than he did last year. So it's going to be a good challenge. It's going to be a fun one.
They've had a lot of success in their home stadium. How are you guys approaching kind of having to go into that environment? What's the mindset like?
Just taking the feeling of 2 years ago when we lost there. You know what I'm saying? It was a close game. We had 5 turnovers that game. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not usually you win the turnover battle and you usually lose the game. But that happened in that instance. But just preparing with that feeling in the back of our heads, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to feel that way anymore. And especially to them because, you know what I'm saying, they've been the big dogs for the last 6-7 years in this conference. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's always a little extra build-up when it comes to UAB. So it's going to be a good one.
Dede, what do you remember about the game last year with them, and what can you take away from that to help you this week?
Oh, that's a crazy question. That game last year was a crazy one. What I would take away from that is the defense. We just got to come out with a little more fire. They ran the ball early on us, and that's something we really want to, you know what I'm saying, kind of keep to a limit like we did with North Texas. We want to limit them. Basically try to handicap their offense because we feel like they're better running the ball than they are passing it. So I definitely feel like if we can stagger the run a little bit, it'll help us defensively, confidence, and just playing physical wise.
Yeah, to that point, last game against North Texas, you guys pretty much shut down the run. How did you guys do that, and you take some of that into this week?
Like I said, it was just again with North Texas, it was the feeling we had last year. You know what I'm saying? They ran the ball for like almost 400, 500 yards on us. So that was embarrassing. It was just like. That was the, you know what I'm saying, that was the point of attack for the defense. We can't let them do that again. That's our biggest, you know what I'm saying, that's the first part of the triangle, be physical on defense. And we were on physical last year against North Texas, so that was our main point of focus, and I feel like we attacked them. So it's just the same thing. We got a couple key points we want to, a couple key things we want to do to UAB, but I'm not gonna speak too much on that.
Yeah.
Man.
When you have a game as crazy as last year's against UAB was, does that have any kind of carryover? Do they have some extra fire after how that ended, or what impact does that have?
I feel like for them it does. For us, it's just, you know what I'm saying, like, when it was the last time we beat UAB, it was just a win. And that's something we've been wanting, and that's something we want to keep going. So I feel like that's going to help us in a positive way to keep it, you know what I'm saying, keep it running through SA, man. Running through SA.
Dede, we've talked a lot this season about tackling with the defense, and you feel like you guys are getting better, and just what's your assessment of that overall?
Most definitely. I feel like early in the year, getting closer to camp, we were getting closer to the first game, we kind of eased off on the tackling, the hitting so much just because we want everybody to be fresh and stuff. So, but we definitely started to crank it up back more like the actual hitting, tackling in practice, stripping, punching at the ball, all kinds of things like that. So I feel like it's definitely, you can see in the last few weeks, it's tightened up. The missed tackles, they went down. So I feel like we've been doing a lot better in that department.
And then just what about overall at this point of the season? You guys are at the top of the standings. Do the players even look at that, or what's the vibe like with the guys just these last 4 games?
If you went out there and seen the vibe today, you feel like it was the first day, you know what I'm saying, going into Houston, like guys it felt like we were back. We just loved to be out there. It was like it didn't feel like we're 4-0 conference. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like we were 0-0. It felt like we were going out there to have fun, fly around, and just be physical, man. It was just one of those days.
Dede, have you seen your team's ability to rush the passer progress through the season?
Oh, I did feel it progress a little bit because I feel like we got off to a slow start in that category. And our D-line is crazy talented. It's just we just got to strain a little bit more. And over the last few weeks we've been doing that. We've been getting to the quarterback. So, like I said, it's just good to see because last year they were coming in abundance with C9. That was just a different animal right there. But like I said, it's starting to pick up, and the D-line is super talented, and you're starting to see that just come from everywhere.
Is it a different kind of approach this year when you don't have a guy like C9 who creates the amount of sacks that he did?
Not really, because like I said, we're aggressive, so we're gonna rush the passer anyway. It's just when you have a specialist like that, it's a lot easier to just, you know what I'm saying, let him go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do their thing. But like I said, he was just doing his job, and he was just that's what he was born to do, rush the passer. He was a crazy athlete.
What's it been like for you taking on a little bit more of that pass rush role this year? How have you felt like you performed in that way?
I feel like I could definitely be a lot better, but I feel like this is my first year actually like doing it. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing my job. That's what I really want to do, mostly do my job. I don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a play, getting out of my gap, doing too much. So just doing my job, helping the defense how I can.
What are the big things you've learned in that regard from the start of the year till now, having the first real opportunity to do that week to week?
Those big guys are physical. I'm not gonna lie. Those big guys are physical. They're pretty long too. It's just it's a different game when you're in the trenches down there. But I love it. I get a chance to beat big dude 1-on-1, and it just gets my blood running. You know what I'm saying? I can beat him with speed, or I can hit him with some finesse. It's just so much fun, and it's just a whole different game from playing. You know what I'm saying? Man up on a slot receiver or something like that. So it gives me more versatility to show what I can do. I just love stuff like that.
We've been watching Trey Moore kind of get settled into that role too on the other side. How have you seen him develop through the year?
Oh man, I've been waiting for y'all to see Trey. That's my dog right there. But yeah, he's a different animal. Even on scout team, I could tell there was something about him last year. Like the way he would practice, the way he practiced every day, and like the moves he has. Oh my God! Like he's somebody with a spin. I think it was an Army game. He did a spin. I was like, oh my God, bro, how did you do that? But I'm still trying to get him to teach me how to do it. I'm like, I don't think I'm big enough though. He said you got to swing the elbow or something. Trey, he's an amazing talent, and he has a perfect mindset. Like he has a win the day attitude every day, and you know what I'm saying. He's gonna be one of those leaders. He's definitely gonna. If I had to pick, he'd be in a single digit next year because he's just one of those players that comes to work every day. He never complains. He just does his job.
Who else stands out up front as a pass rusher? Anybody from that defensive line group who you feel like has been particularly effective?
Cyrus Simon, he's pretty good. I like how he's always physical with the hands. Nick Booker-Brown, he's got a good twitch, like getting off the ball. Oh my God, it's crazy. Brandon Brown, Ty Leonard, the freshman, he's showing a lot. He's showing me a lot. I could just keep going on. The D-line's crazy. And like you said, we're missing a couple people like B-Matt. B-Matt's crazy. So like, it's just, man, I love the D-line. I can't even call out names because I feel like if I leave somebody out, I'm gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because those are my dogs. But like, the D-line play is one of the best ones I've ever seen here, and we've had some D-lines here over my 6 years here.
Dede, how was your reaction to what Rashad having a season-ending injury? And like, does that affect you from a leadership role? Because he was one of the team leaders for you guys.
Oh, that definitely hurt because that's my dude right there, man. Comes to his defense, when I'm not there and I'm not feeling it, I can always look to Rashad, and he's just there to back me up. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I seen he was going down, it did hurt me a lot, but I knew he was going to be there. You know what I'm saying? He's still going to be there physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes. He's going to be the same person on and off the field. So you know what I'm saying? He's going to be leading us, standing beside us just as he was when he had the helmet on. You know what I'm saying?
So does it change anything for you from a vocal leadership side? Do you have to do a little bit more on the field or in practice?
Oh no, I feel like we have a mature team, and I feel like they know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got to step up. We got to step up our play, and some people got to step up their, you know what I'm saying, their voice. They got to be more vocal. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have that one more leader on the field, so it's just another opportunity to find more leaders. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great thing for us.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.